Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. Welcome back to the show. 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 I'm Billy, the host.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. We're in Trent's unnamed studio, and my guests today are two podcasters of the studio here in Marietta, Georgia, from the No Bullshit podcast, Sham Wilkins, and from Finish the Story podcast, Trent Ludzack.
Oh, we made it. It
We
happened.
figured it out. We're still podcasting.
Look how pretty we are. We're so
we did
pretty.
a podcast for the gods. We offered it up. Now we're watching the Chicago Bulls versus
Yeah.
the
Wow. That is a really. They really went all out with
The
painting
Hawks.
their floor. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the play-in, or not the play-in, the fucking President's Cup. I don't know what it's called. It's some type of cup.
A lot of red on the court.
The NBA Cup, yeah. So they get special courts. It looks awful. It would give me a headache if I was there live.
Yeah. It would. I feel like it would be distracting if you were there live.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's kind of it. It doesn't look like a basketball court.
My problem with basketball is that I always just imagine what if these guys had anime powers and could like.
They would destroy society as we know it. That's what the.
I don't know. They make a lot of parodies with on Bleacher Report about the anime superhero basketball players. Those look ridiculous. But yeah.
I've seen some like Instagram reels where they edit in like the highlights from basketball games with like anime powers.
I think if they had anime powers, they probably just spend it on like they just use it in basketball. They wouldn't even know what to do with it. Their brains are only programmed to play basketball. What do I do with this, man? It's like they're not as brain dead as football players are at the end, but they're pretty
Of
much
course.
they haven't learned a single thing in their life since high school, probably.
Yeah, they're. I would say they're not dumb. They're ignorant.
Yeah,
Probably. Whereas like football players have the dumb pounded into them.
like those guys can get a master's degree from like a top university and then can't remember how to spell their name by the time they're 40. It's,
All they know is fine dining and breathing in basketball.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
pretty much that. Strippers,
Yeah. And sex with women they're not married to.
yes. Best weed. They all smoke weed. It's pretty.
Are they
common.
allowed to in the NBA?
Yeah, they're allowed to smoke weed.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, it's not on the banned substance list.
Whoa, that's kind of funny.
I want to know
I
how
didn't know that.
good a shape you guys were in when you were in the military, because
Not good, actually.
all my friends were like came out of the. I didn't have that many friends in other branches, but I had two friends in the Marine Corps, and they came back like super skinny.
I was skinny.
I was never skinny. Never been skinny. I mean, I was skinny when I was a kid, but like by the time I went to the Army, I was starting to get chubby, and I didn't even ever really lose my gut. Like I tried. I put in like a heavy effort for a period.
It happens to some
and
people.
I saw no change whatsoever. I did like 3 months where I was like strict dieting, working out 3 times a day, and I saw no change in 3 months. So I was like, all right, this isn't for me.
Nah, I was just really tall and skinny. Really, like I was like 168 pounds.
I did see that picture that you posted on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
You gave me some context on that the other day.
Yeah. What happened? I got in trouble because I wasn't shaving or cutting my hair, and I didn't have to shave, right? But my beard got really long because we were out to sea for like 70 something days, and that's when people started getting crabby with each other, and my chief got pissed off.
Yeah, because there's no women aboard.
Oh, there's women aboard. I was on an aircraft carrier. They just like the ugly ones started getting hot over time.
Yeah, not the
No, that happens on Army deployments too. I
not
hear.
those women. You don't want those enlisted women.
No.
You need to go get some like. That's why like being a pirate is.
Yeah.
That's why people did that shit back then. They're like, well, we're out here with a bunch of dudes in powdered wigs. Are you
Yeah.
like no, we're not.
I don't think
that.
the pirates were wearing powdered wigs.
No, they weren't.
Some of the captains were.
But I'm saying like the military, like in all the movies.
Oh yeah, like being just like a Navy sailor.
Yeah, the British or the French or whatever showing
Yeah.
up with a wig.
Well, the French were fucking each other, of course.
Yeah, that actually happened on theirs.
on their ships.
They were
Yeah.
just open about it.
Well, I believe it, man. You put that many dudes on a ship in the middle of the ocean. What?
That's dude. But like, yeah, so like the when we pull in the ports, prostitutes are like waiting there.
Really?
Yeah, they're like,
Okay.
they're like literally, oh shit, here they come. You'll have like maybe the hottest poor girl in the poor village showing up in Italy.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, but
I guess
shit.
in a way.
You knock that poor girl up in Italy, you have that bastard. Yeah, I owe her money.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you'll have that Italian kid. I joke about it a lot, but my wife doesn't find that funny anymore because I have a real child. So
now that you actually have one that you call.
yeah, I claim this one.
But do you ever look at it and you're like, I wish I hadn't claimed this one?
This was in America. It's hard to get away from that in
Yeah.
America. It's easy if I just leave the country.
You never thought about trying to take the long cigarette run?
Oh yeah, that happens to every dad. I feel the milk and cigarette run that happens to
Yeah.
every dad.
Billy, have you gotten there yet?
What the?
Have you considered the long cigarette run?
I say it sometimes jokingly, but no.
Man.
I have a girl, so I don't have to worry about it too much until she turns about like 14.
Yeah, then you got to worry about
Yeah.
a lot.
Now I have
13.
to sigh before I walk into the door because I know I'm about to get jumped and I'm about to get hit with something. It's like I was like, damn, why are you awake? Fight. Like, no fight. I have groceries in my hand.
Yeah.
I want to help. Let me help the grocery. Like, don't put the olive oil down. It's glass.
Yeah, my kid will do this thing where she'll just start like dumping her food on the ground and
Staring at you.
yeah, it's like don't do that.
Where does that impulse come from?
They just want to see what happens.
They
if
want-
do
they want-
it.
They're just experimenting.
Yeah.
God, it was something that the doctor called. It was like some law, but it was like they want to see they want to see the reaction to everything.
Yeah.
That's how they learn.
Yeah.
So anything they want the reaction to everything. So like they know if something's bad if mom and dad freak the fuck out. They're like, oh shit, I do not want that to happen again. All right, that's not the reaction I was looking for. I was looking for a laugh.
Trying to get a laugh.
Yeah, that's so true. That's all it is. Trying to make you laugh. Because, yeah, she makes me laugh with stuff all the time.
Man.
She started coming up to me saying, poop. I'm like, did you poop? And then I'll change her. And it's like, she didn't poop. And then as soon as I'm done changing her, she'll take a dump in the brand new diaper. I'm like, okay.
I mean, that's a joke.
But that's a good sign, though, because
She's
then
pranking you?
easy to potty train.
I think she knows when girls are way easier. For some reason, boys they're like anti-toilet. They want to piss everywhere but the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural for us to just piss outside. So, like, why can't I just walk out of sight and piss?
No, don't walk out of sight into your toy box and piss in your toy box.
No, the problem with everybody pissing everywhere is then everything smells like piss. The real issue is
Well,
that
cat people don't care.
you can't put, yeah, that's true. But you can't put public bathrooms anywhere because like homeless people will just sleep in them
we'll just
or
do
die
heroin.
in them. Yeah.
Look, a heroin stall.
Someone's either asleep or dead in this bathroom that we put outside for people to use.
That's not hilarious, but it's hilarious, right? Because like my apartments, we like in the swimming pool area. Sometimes I go in there like, and I'm like, I had to pee, and so like I'm like doing laundry and shit. And I have to pee, and they have it locked. I'm like, why is the bathroom locked?
Yeah.
I used the key card to get in here, but it was like before the key card thing had broken, so homeless people were just coming in and sleeping in like the laundry room because it's warm, and they were getting inside the fucking gym and sleeping in there.
Hey, show some respect. Those are combat veterans.
Yeah, we should do something to help them.
Like I just ran with the dude sleeping on like a bench one day. I was like in the gym.
Here's the thing: if they kept more regular hours, it wouldn't be as much of a problem. You know what I mean? Like if the homeless guy was out of there by 6 a.m., would anybody really care?
No, I wouldn't care if he got out.
If it's like, okay, I'm showing up at 10 p.m., I'll roll up in the laundry room. It'll be warm. I'm not gonna freeze. I'll be out of there by 6 a.m. We're good. Like, but no, they're like, no, I got to do crack and I got to show up at 3 a.m.
It's difficult.
and then shake for 4 hours.
Doing crack's not easy. You gotta like be on crack all the time. That sounds horrible.
I mean, I haven't tried it, but
I've smelled it before.
it seems not good.
It smells horrible.
But the people who do it seem like they're really enjoying themselves, you know?
Yeah.
I've had crack smoke blowing in my face in East Atlanta. Like after 529, I pissed off a crackhead, and then they went and got their crack. Right? They went up. They walked up whoever was selling the crack. Right? And then they came back and they smoked that shit and blew it at me while I was walking through the parking lot. I thought she forgot.
Whoa.
I was like, "You bitch! Just crack me."
Did you get addicted?
No, I just felt gross, wanted to throw up.
I mean, yeah. If that's the thing is, secondhand crack is the grossest way you could do it. Probably.
It was like, yeah, especially around this time of the year when it's dark, so you don't see people, and you just get cracked by because you didn't give the homeless person a fucking $1 earlier.
Man, you got cracked.
Yeah,
bitch, you cracked me.
Yeah, that's biological warfare right there, man.
Chemical warfare.
Chemical, yeah.
Biological warfare is when a homeless person throws a bodily fluid at you.
Oh, I've never gotten that.
That's biological warfare.
Just the flinging of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
No, I think that's out west that happens.
Smegma. I don't know what smegma is. Jankum. That's what I was thinking of.
Ooh, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I think like huff sewer gas.
I think it's like huff their poop.
Yeah.
I think Steph McFarlane made it up, but
probably somebody on Urban Dictionary made that up.
Like there was an episode of American Dad where they were huffing jankum.
It's crazy how many things were just made up as memes, and nobody ever really did. Probably. Well, one guy did it. Probably.
Somebody had to try it because it's out there.
Somebody did it on like a forum deep in the corners of like 4chan.
I think if that worked, then like Steve-O would have experienced that when he was in
definitely Steve-O would have done
Steve-O would have done it. Steve-O knows every drug.
Have you ever seen those Steve-O DVDs?
No.
I saw the documentary and it made me sad enough to not want to watch him.
Oh man, when he was deep into that shit, he would have DVDs where he was basically doing stand up, right? And
he still does that.
Yeah. Like he was getting high and all the videos he was getting basically he would get fucked up and then you're like, oh, don't worry, he's gonna put all this together. It's gonna make sense. He's gonna talk about it. Like you're like your friend, you're looking at your friend like, what the fuck did you turn? Why do you have this? This is like in the 2000s, like high school. Like yeah, like you find out your friends just going to FYE and going to the deep corners. But like yeah, that's what that Steve. He was huffing fucking whippets when the video started.
Yeah.
Like it starts with him huffing whippets, and then he has cigarettes like
Yeah, and he has like a billion whippet things around him.
Yeah.
And who's filming this? Like who's like
his friends, Chris Pontius probably, fucking Wee Man, whoever's
They're
there.
just hanging out.
They're just hanging out. Fucking done.
Up, man.
Like Steve-O, and he's like doing stand up comedy with no shirt on and shit. And he's like climbing up on the fucking like this is like dude, this is fucking funny. Because it's not a comedy special. This is a man high on drugs.
I mean, yeah, you never want to post the material from like early on when you're doing comedy, you know. That's an ill-advised thing that he did there. You know,
he made money.
Some people
are
gonna love that stuff. You know,
it's Steve-O. This is like around Wild Boys.
Some
time.
people don't care. That's what I found. You know, a lot of the bands I got into, like the first time I heard them, there was some shitty ass recording somebody did at their house, and it made no difference to me whether I liked the song or not. You know, like so.
Yeah,
I think
but you like anime. You provably have bad taste.
a lot of people like anime.
I know. I just like to shit on it still.
You know, I don't
Hold the old line, you know?
I don't. Yeah, like I've said before,
Anime went from being niche to everybody loves it.
I'm a conservative when it comes to anime.
it was just like Gen Z grew up,
With it,
and
my son watches Dragon Ball and
yeah.
Naruto. He watches the OG, and he it's like his version of bonding with my childhood self.
I got into anime as just like a little kid, so
Yeah.
that's how you have to.
I think millennials were the first to actually grow up with anime.
Yeah, because it was around when I was a kid. I just like didn't really have an interest.
And then I got into reading manga
Yeah,
because
definitely.
it's just like fun and it's usually a quick read.
Elementary school, I was reading manga. But I grew up in like very Asian, like parts of America, and
I grew up
Asian.
here in Marietta.
Yeah, I didn't get it when I realized like everybody who didn't grow up around Japanese people watch anime. I was like, oh, I only did it because I knew about shit that Americans are just now getting into.
But it's not even just Japanese people. It's like all Asian people love
All Asian people,
One
Koreans
Piece
love it
and
too. Yeah,
Dragon Ball.
but yeah, I had a Dragon Ball Z game in like the 4th grade, right? And they didn't know how I got it. I was like, yeah, my dad was in the Navy, and we were stationed in Japan, so.
So you had like one of those games that's was never even available here.
Nah, a lot of the stuff I have is like was never available in America.
One time my aunt went to Thailand and brought me back a Fast and the Furious DVD.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a venereal disease.
It was my aunt.
Hey, they do weird stuff sometimes.
I've seen that maybe on like pornography. But
I mean, when I was in Korea, I was buying those bootleg DVDs all the time. That's how I got into Game of Thrones. I bought the first 2 seasons for like $4.
yeah, there you go.
And then I sat and I binged both seasons while on a 24-hour guard duty.
Yeah, we didn't even like pay for it. We just stole it.
I mean, yeah.
I was downloading off the Pirate Bay.
Yeah,
too.
around that time, I was like when I first started doing like becoming an IT, like we built a media server in our berthing area where we slept. So we had just like a desktop PC like with I guess like a couple external hard drives and like one internal hard drive. And we just loaded that shit up with movies.
Dude, I used to have it maxed out, man. I would get the cracked software
Oh
from
yeah,
the computer.
I had cracked Fruity Loops on my PC.
I had like all the
Reason.
Adobe software, like CS6.
Dude,
But
yeah,
that's so outdated now.
I could do everything on my old laptop. It was like I was living the best pirate life ever.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't pay for shit. Now I gotta pay. Now I have to pay.
I
These
would just
companies.
download the root and the crack and put it in. But now, now the CIA makes all of those files.
Yeah.
And once you download it, they got you. They could just inject whatever they want
Dose of
into your
poison.
computer.
The CIA already has definitely gotten
everything.
everything. I've uninstalled and reinstalled Zoom so many times on my computer.
Yeah.
They gotta know who the fuck I am. And
Yeah.
I turn on Zoom is connected to my phone. It has all my shit. Okay,
Plus, you're on a watch list for sure.
definitely on a watch list. I'm a person with a top secret security clearance. Of course, I'm on a watch list.
You're on a few watch lists. At
Yeah,
least.
I don't even know whose watch list I'm on.
I'm on one definitely.
I don't know if the terrorists want to kill me. I don't know if the fucking government wants to watch me. Know where I'm going. Definitely probably been stopped by a terrorist or two. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely been stopped by a terrorist group before.
Really? That's fun.
Yeah,
How do you know?
it's just vague.
Did you
things.
are you sure you didn't just drive through the wrong neighborhood?
Stalked by a terrorist group?
like online stalked by a terrorist group? Called the police.
Well, yeah, I've gotten some emails from them and stuff. And they call. Why do they call me all day?
Dude, they're trying to get your voice so they can like mimic it. AI.
Well, I always tell them that I fucked their mother, and it makes them mad. And you hear a little bit of the real them.
Like God,
You shouldn't do that though. You make it-
nah, they're just making them. You're just making them angry. This guy keeps fucking with me. Like, God, once I catch his ass,
Yeah.
they're
Once I can
bored.
put together his voice, make him call his mother and wire him $20,000.
Yeah, they do. They want to record your voice.
Yeah, they're trying to piece together how you sound. I always do a different accent. I do different characters.
Yeah, I always say hello kind of silly.
I answered as Goofy today.
Nice.
Yeah. so they won't know. I was like, he sounds like hello,
Dude, and then a family member of yours gets a call from a goofy, like you doing a goofy voice.
What the fuck you doing? Get off my goddamn phone, playing boy. Goddamn shit. I always he on that shit.
Why is there nothing you can do about that since the phone was invented? Why is there no screening of any kind?
I have like call protection in my phone plan, and I still get stupid calls.
Yeah, it does filter a lot of them.
It filters a lot, but it's still like, and plus, like I know if it's important, they leave a voicemail or they. Yep. And before now, people contact me mostly through email. I generally talk to people through internet, through Zoom and email because there's no way I can get a spam Zoom call.
Is the motivation behind that because it just makes money? Is that it?
I mean, like, yeah, if you're Nigerian Prince, you've definitely ripped off. Like, and here's another thing. I worked with a lot of old people when I worked at KSU. They get scammed a lot. And they are easy to. You think that they're because they're older and they're smart professor people that they would have common sense, but no. Think about it. They're a professor of fucking anthropology. They don't know shit about a phone scam.
Yeah,
like. They're 62 years old. Nobody's scanned them through the phone before. Like,
but why? Why would you trust somebody so willingly?
And they call about things like life insurance.
I used to fix their computers when they would get scammed, and I always felt bad because it's like, how? Like
now, they don't know what this stuff is. Like, we grew up with this. We grew up in this world, right?
But everything in this world is a scam, literally, almost.
Yeah.
Down,
but to them, they still believe in the American dream.
Down to human history, everything
they want to make America
great. It's always been a scam. They're not used to everybody having access. I feel like they see the internet and they're like, well, this has to be checked on at some point.
Was it just like easy? You just work a job and you get some money.
When they grew up, all the media was controlled. There was no not controlled media.
Yeah, they just loved watching TV.
So
that
if somebody
was
on a video,
it was like the iPad for the babies. They got the iPad.
The TV was totally fun. They would watch it till it went off. Like,
yeah, it used to just end.
Yeah, it used to just end.
Yeah, because it was special when it came out.
Yeah, and it was like they would end with the national anthem, or to start the day with the national anthem.
Probably both.
I use ChatGPT all the time, dude. Anytime my wife asks me a question I don't know the answer to.
ChatGPT. I use it to type emails.
Really?
I've
never used it still.
I simply use it for research. I see what it knows. Ask the wizard.
I asked her to make me sound like I don't give a fuck, but let them know that I'm trying. Like, make it sound like I give a fuck.
Yeah, I always say thank you to the ChatGPT. I say thank you, man.
Yeah.
My son likes to talk to Siri.
Be polite to it. It's going to take over.
Hey, I'm one of the cool ones. Remember how you?
I was just telling you that. See. Yeah. Get on the right side. I'm telling you, when I build RoboCop, it's gonna be on.
But I'm not. I keep that stuff away. Like they got to spy on me regular by stealing my data, and the many cameras that I have running in my apartment all the time.
Yeah, they already know where you are.
Yeah, for sure.
They know.
Plus, I have my tracking device on me at all times.
They know where you shop. Who do you bank with?
They know where you shop. They know like. They know what you like. They know what you're. Sometimes I feel like they know what I'm thinking about.
They know what I like. Like I can. Literally, they ask me if they want to track. Can I track your data across apps?
But I think it works the other way around, where they influence you into thinking about things by showing it to you.
Oh,
I have a joke about it.
Even these TV channels that I watch, they know. Like when I'm off, this is cable right now. But when I go onto like a streaming site or anything like that, they'll advertise me like my medicine. They'll advertise me like things like hey, you have ulcerative colitis. You know how many times I hear ulcerative colitis? How many times does anybody else hear ulcerative colitis on their newsfeed, on their streaming? No, just me. Of course it is.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, I've told you guys about what my latest thing I've been getting advertised a lot is, right?
Got ketamine therapy?
At home ketamine therapy.
What are you Googling?
I don't know why that is, but that's like Instagram sends me that ad all the time, and it's just like a nice lady that looks kind of sleepy.
Because she's dead.
And she looks right at the camera and she says, I just finished a session of home ketamine therapy and I feel great. And then I scroll past.
Oh, man.
You might want to do some ketamine therapy for your PTSD.
I don't have that kind of... I got the light, like, standard PTSD from the military. I don't have any, like, serious extra PTSD.
Dude.
I have the extra kind.
Yeah, Sham's got the extra. I know people who have the extra.
You don't want to do the ketamine, I think, because...
I mean...
You don't want to do it a lot.
Yeah, I recommend mushrooms for that.
I mean, just, you can't be like, let me get a service. Like, you can't just throw, like, a eye cover and a notebook in the box and be like, now it's therapy and I can just ship ketamine around. That's the thing. It feels like it feels like a sting.
A psyop.
It feels like they're trying to catch you in something.
Well. Look who we got here. You're blindfolded.
It feels like the
That's
box
the same
shows
guy
up.
doing the Bitcoin scam. He's just got to get creative.
It feels like the box shows up one day and then the cops show up the next day.
Oh man, that's like the whole thing is like they're trying to find you. You ever click on these THC gummy things?
No.
One time, my laundromat.
I don't do that, Sham.
Yeah. Well, I've tried these. I've tried these
government
gummies.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
Yeah, I tried a couple of them. They're all right.
That's what's gonna kill you guys.
Probably.
I don't do them. Yeah, I don't like
Your government gummies.
I don't do that shit.
Blech.
It was like I think I ate a microchip. That was like
Yeah, probably.
I was like, it's free, man. Like, why would they give away free THC gummies?
Nanobots.
Like, but it said it's a $30 gift card so I can buy it.
Wouldn't it be way more fun if one of these guys' skin was made out of diamonds?
Yeah.
Tiny diamond. Have you gotten
was.
to that point yet?
Yeah, you like
Watching Trolls?
No.
Oh man. Wait till she finds out Trolls. She likes Miss Rachel. You're gonna be hearing fucking pour some sugar on me sang by a toddler.
Oh no. Bro,
Oh,
that's grooming. You can't do that.
No, I'm joking. That's not on there. But it's like it's for those about to rock and shit like that. But it's like it's rock and roll versus pop music. So you're gonna be hearing Taylor Swift and like fucking Ozzy Osbourne mashups.
We're singing War Pigs.
They're not singing War
Angels gathered in their masses. Like what?
Your baby starts singing some Pink Floyd deep cuts.
Yeah, your favorite song was "Wheels on the Bus" 2 days ago.
Nah, it's like Crazy Train because kids love Crazy Train.
I mean, Crazy Train's a fun song.
Everybody
That was
loves
crazy.
Train.
Dun 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 dun.
That's the first song you learn on guitar.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
People
dun.
love that. Kids love that noise. Whatever he does before that.
It's because it sounds like a child noise.
Yeah.
A lot of Taylor's, a lot of Black Eyed Peas songs. NSYNC. The Trolls. Justin Timberlake bought the Trolls and he put every popular song he could think of and made mashups, massive mashups.
What a horrible way for society to work, where it's just so easy to make a child pop star. You just take one, make it sing the songs and do the dances, and it's so dangerous.
Yeah, child performance in general feels odd.
Sing, that's. They now they're just CGI. They just get a bunch of actors and have them pay them a fuck ton of money. Just pay them a bunch of money. Have them sing these fucking big hit songs, that mashups, and then like the kids are gonna fucking be blasting that shit. Blasting it. You know how many times I hear "Sky Full of Stars" in a day?
Yeah. Does he play anything yet?
Yeah, he just fucking makes noise.
Just bangs around on it.
Bangs around, plays keyboard, plays around the keyboard, strums the guitar wrong. Like, stop touching my guitars. Like, I need a new one. You broke yours.
There's got to be some way to teach them the basics.
Yeah.
You might have a drum kid.
Before they have memories. If you got a kid that could play the guitar before he's got memories, he's going to be a monster.
Oh yeah, you've seen those genius kids online.
Yeah.
They're like playing the guitar like that. They're like, oh, how does his little fingers get around like that?
Before you have core memories, you knew how to play a scale.
Oh
or
yeah, there's
something.
this little kid I watch on Instagram. That sounds so creepy, but
Yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's real easy though. You just take one, put them on Instagram, make them sing and dance.
but like his parents,
Baby.
Oh my
his
god.
parents made this kid is talented as shit, dude. I'm like, oh my god, he plays every single instrument. How did he do that? He's like 6. And then he stops and plays with trucks, does some kid shit, then goes right back. He's in the studio making a beat. Like,
I think he's just acting though. Well, he plays the keys, right? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. He like makes a beat in the studio. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. How does that even work? When I was like 6 years old, all I cared about was Power Rangers. I think that
Power.
TV, man, it got the boomers.
but the piano I learned. That was first. I knew how to do, but I hated it.
I quit piano as a kid because I hated the teacher.
Yeah, they're always mean.
Yeah.
I had an old lady who had who couldn't hear very well, so she thought she had to be super loud, and I felt like she was just yelling in my ear for an hour, once a week or whatever.
She wouldn't yell at me, but she'd always just be like, no, again, not right. She was an old Asian lady, so I don't think she speaks English well.
I never had piano, but I took guitar lessons when I was in like high school.
I learned how to play guitar on my
For a
own.
little. Yeah, I learned mostly. I took a few lessons for maybe a year or two, and then once, like pretty much, my teacher was pretty cool with guitar. He would just listen to a song and tab it out. by ear.
Yeah, those guys always impress me, those guitar teachers. But like I learned on YouTube University.
There you go.
Maybe that was like a trained skill, though. Dude, YouTube has such a great guitar, like tools.
You can learn to do
Because I spent
anything
so
on
many
YouTube.
years going to piano and then playing piano at school, and I was like, "Fuck this! I don't want somebody else to like make me not like to play an instrument that much." So like I wanted to I got it as like, yeah, fuck it, I want to learn how to play guitar, and then I got really good at it because I understood music. But
those people also know like this is how you become like the master.
they had the
It's like,
information.
you have to go through this like I did in order to.
Like,
but they put that on every kid.
they put it on every. It was so stressful.
Like maybe you could enjoy this for a little while. We'll play a song you like. No.
But like people, like the guitar teachers are so good at fucking guitar.
Yeah.
They're like, how did you even become a genius like at the guitar, man? Like when I worked at Guitar Center, I worked with a couple guys who were like guitar geniuses, and they were like, oh, they can play anything on this.
Yeah. I could totally teach you how to play like pop songs on a guitar. It wouldn't take me that long. But yeah, some of those guys are just like out of control.
Like I was learning from tabs because I could read music.
They have a Harvard music intro to music class on YouTube. They have everything on.
I went to
Everything's
I
on YouTube.
I taught myself how to
could-
play.
You could fully disassemble and reassemble your car off of YouTube if you really had the time.
I've definitely had to fix my car with YouTube University.
Oh yeah.
I've definitely, especially in the danger zone. Oh my god.
Oh.
I remember one time I locked out of my car. Was my something died in my old truck. I was leaving here, and it was like late, and I got stuck in my car. I got locked out of my car. I figured out on YouTube University how to break into my own car.
Hell yeah.
Like
That's all you need.
I didn't break anything. I just slid the fucking windshield down. Well, the side window. I was like, oh shit, I'm in.
Dude,
Alright.
sometimes I go on YouTube and YouTube knows I like these chemistry videos where it'll be a guy making or like doing something with chemistry that like is insane. Like I watched a guy turn plastic gloves into like cinnamon flavoring.
Get the fuck out. That's terrifying.
Bro.
You know how many BPAs humans already have ingested into us all as it is?
Yeah.
And this guy made gloves, cinnamon flavored gloves.
No, he turned the gloves. He broke down the chemical that makes up the gloves into its base parts and then did a reaction to turn that into a flavoring.
Dude, that's just plastic.
Yeah. Well, you
He
filter
turned
out the
gloves
plastic.
into a flavoring.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
Yes.
I don't know.
I think you could eat like a leather boot or something.
Yeah,
I watched
you can.
that. There's
leather
one guy
boot?
on
That-
YouTube who like eats stuff that will like hurt him.
That would be a challenge to eat a leather boot, but make it taste good.
There's a guy who was like eating cactuses on YouTube,
You eat cactus. I've had a cactus taco before.
but with all the spikes and everything.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
No, they the Dos Hermanos, they have like cactus tacos.
Have you ever seen the guy?
That's on Atlanta Road.
Have you ever
Hell
seen the
no.
guy who eats old MREs?
Yeah, I saw that.
And
Hell
like
no,
the
he's gonna
oldest
die.
ones that you
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, he's had botulism like a few times, I think.
That ain't right.
That's where I found out about that chocolate.
What chocolate?
That stuff, the red can on top of the fridge.
The Nazi chocolate.
Yeah.
That's Nazi chocolate.
So it's a company that I first found out about it because a buddy showed me this video where he's like, "This is this is a Nazi era. Like this is from like this could have been issued to a Nazi soldier. It had the swastika on the tin and everything, and it was chocolate. And this guy eats it on YouTube, and he's like, "Oh, it's not bad." And then we found out that they still make it. The same company. The tin looks exactly the same with a couple of artistic differences.
No swastikas.
And it's like the same thing. And it's really good caffeinated chocolate.
Man, I used to work for a German company, and a lot of things.
If you work for a German company, they used to be Nazis.
They used to be
That's
Nazis.
how it
there
works.
There was a lot of Nazi energy, and I just I was like, I don't like this. And like every day, I was like, I don't want to go into this Nazi energy because like the energy was so Nazi. They're like some of the people. Like I'm not saying like all the people. Like the people and the German IT guys, they were really cool. They were like, "Hello, how you doing?" Da, da, da. And then,
They were drunk.
yeah, and then I got, but then I have like the guy, the fucking CEO. He's like, you know,
He's giving like passionate speeches where you're like, chill out a little bit, buddy.
if you can hear him on the phone, and it'd be like he would be talking on the phone, and I'm like, dude, that sounds like Hitler when
You
he's
can
talking.
listen to a Hitler speech in English on YouTube now. It's like translated.
I feel like I know my reels are bad because I've heard clips of that on reels so many times.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable
And I don't
coming
like
over to
how
this
much it
house with
shows
this
up.
Google account. It's making me nervous too because I'm, they could trace my lineage back to Germany, but
Yeah,
we weren't a part of any of that.
Got out early.
Yeah,
Yeah, my family was Polish, moved after World War I. I'm clear.
yeah, we were before there.
I've been in America since 18.
We saw it coming. We were like, we're gonna get out of here, go to America.
14. I think I don't know. We've been here a long ass time. Some of them, but like most of them have been in America.
Probably, I would say probably like, when was World War One? Probably before that.
1914 to 1919, I think.
18, 19. Woodrow Wilson.
Maybe after that one, we saw it coming.
Yeah.
We were like, no, we're gonna get out early before this turns racist, and we came to America
Well, it was always racist.
Bad choice.
to defend Israel
Yeah.
in the future.
Of course, that was the
No.
plan. That was always the Willig long plan.
Yeah.
No, my
That's
grandfather
on record.
got out of Dominican Republic somehow. I don't know how he got here. That's the only immigration story. That's all of them are illegal immigration stories,
On
but
a raft.
I don't know how he got here, but he came here.
My grandmother and somebody gave my grandmother like some of the papers on how our
There's no
family
papers.
came over here, but I don't know. I was
There's
too-
no papers. We don't need paperwork.
Sham's dad just showed up.
Yeah. Well, you could have got a flight from Kamala Harris and Joe Biden if you.
If you just hung out a while longer.
Yeah.
There's no papers.
That's what the news tells me.
But also, we're descendants of slaves, so technically we don't have to have. People shouldn't have to have passports and go anywhere. We should be allowed to go wherever the fuck we want. We should be able to get to pick a new
I think
country
so,
if we
yeah.
felt like it. Like, all right, we never got to pick a new country. They should have just let us pick a new country at the end of the fucking thing. Like, who knows? there would have probably been more black Nazis. Like, you know what? Fuck them.
Dude, that.
Yeah.
I mean, there would have been none. I think
There would have been. There were black Nazis. That's what I'm saying.
in America.
No,
yeah.
in Germany.
In Germany.
In Germany, there were black Nazis. Yeah, they probably only showed that to black kids at school because like we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they just really hated the one group.
They hated one
not
group.
everybody.
Well,
you know?
nah, they didn't like black people. They didn't like gypsies. They didn't like. There were several groups.
Yeah, they were pretty set on Aryan. It feels like.
Yeah, they were very set on the Aryan thing.
Yeah.
But there was like black people who were like immigrants who had been fucking from Africa, like
They
African
were
immigrants.
like, yeah, but they're chill.
And like, dude, that was the wild. That picture's so wild. It's a black child with a Nazi fucking jacket on. It's such a wild photo. It's crazy.
I'm gonna. There's a picture. Okay,
There's a
so
picture.
there's a picture.
Yeah,
okay.
dude. Yeah, there's a picture. I learned that in U.S. history in the 11th grade. No, I'm a black Nazi.
That looks modern. That guy's.
NCGOP numbers.
Oh, good. September. That just happened.
That's not the black Nazis I was talking about. Black,
Were you talking
black
about what?
Nazi
This?
shot. Yeah. No, that's that's
no,
those
that's
are,
an
those are the
American,
American
yeah.
guys who took their tank. No, there's a black Nazi child.
Oh yeah, this guy's cool though.
Yeah, that one right there.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that kid doesn't look on board though.
No.
He doesn't look like he's reading Blavatsky. You know.
Yeah, the kid behind him looks like he's gonna murder him right there.
Right there, yeah. Yeah, but like there is like an actual black Nazi. I was like, oh my god, and he got out. He left eventually, but like
Good.
he was like, god damn. I was like, he hated it, but like that was the craziest picture.
That's what they should have made the new Assassin's Creed game about.
What, escaping Nazi Germany as a
Yeah.
black Nazi. Like I gotta get the fuck out
Bro,
of
Assassin's Creed goes Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
here. Oh my god, that instead of Yasuke, everybody loves Yasuke.
Because it would be cool, like, there was like a big Netflix anime, and then that game coming out. But, like, people don't remember World War II as much anymore. They could make an Assassin's Creed game about it.
That'd be pretty
It
fun.
would be fun to roam around Berlin,
France.
and, Poland, and
Kill Hitler.
kill Hitler. That would be a good one.
Honestly, it would be fun to assassinate Hitler.
Yeah, that's.
I've
what I'm
never
saying.
played a game where we
Dude,
got to kill him.
sneak into the bunker.
They've already had guns in a couple of the
Yeah.
games. Black Flag had guns.
Yeah, they could do it.
I just want to use the fucking hand thing, just like come out of the fucking shadows and catch Hitler.
The England one had horse and carriage. You could
Yeah.
drive around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty
Motorcycles. If you're in Nazi Germany, you can steal like one of the
You could do
Volkswagen
motorcycles.
motorcycles.
Yeah.
fun. Trent told me you were playing the Odyssey game.
Yeah.
I played a lot of that game.
Great game.
I have like over 150 hours.
Yeah, I'm
I-
somewhere in that zone.
I added 3 more on last night, so I'm at 18 hours right now.
That's a fun game. I loved just. I honestly didn't even pay that close attention to the plot of the game. I just like.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing because
Yeah.
I just killed a bunch of Spartans and I just killed a bunch of Athenians and then now I'm just killing people. I just
kill everybody. That's the main.
I'm just killing
goal.
everybody.
Yeah.
I have no loyalty. They threw me off a cliff when I was a kid. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them. I'm just janking
You
everybody.
got to think of yourself as a
Yeah.
demigod in
No,
that
you're-
game. You're Hercules.
You don't pick
Yeah.
a side. You're just getting what you need to get done.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to level up so I can kill some more mercs. I'm trying to get to the gladiators. I'm trying to get to like the fucking
arena,
the
yeah.
arena.
That's what you want. Yeah.
That's what I want to do because I fucking love Gladiator. I love that. I actually
man, you haven't got to the arena yet.
Well, the
Oh,
arena.
That's a fun.
The
little-
arena takes a while. The arena takes like 25 hours to
It
get
does
to.
take. Yeah.
I'm
And
like
then
I've
the-
reached level 15. I'm killing a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm just starting fights and shit.
But something really.
I just roll up.
Something really good.
I mean,
happens.
if you get into like the DLC stuff, you're going to be like level 60, 70. It gets crazy.
Yo.
Oh
like,
yeah. You
I'm a-
become just a god that can take down
Literally.
entire
Literally.
bases by yourself.
He is a demigod, basically, from the way I'm reading it.
Yeah, pretty much.
He got threw off a cliff and then he survived. Oh, no way.
So you picked the dude. Fun fact, canonically, it's the female story.
It's the female story.
Yeah, you got to start over.
Because
you gotta go woke.
if you play as the female, then your character returns in later or in other game stories. Like that character shows up in other games.
Really? She does? Yeah. Okay, so what's her... does she get thrown off
It's the exact same story, just swapping the characters.
Oh, I mean, like, is she the daughter? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same exact thing. It's that you just pick which one, and then the events happen to the, based on your choice.
Okay, so I picked the dude based on I had seen Gladiator 2.
That's how I did it on the first playthrough.
And I was like,
then after I finished it, I found out. I'm like, oh, so canonically it's this one.
But it is a third-person game, and the chick has a nicer ass too.
That is, yeah.
Every time the guy dies, they lift up his skirt. You just see his fucking. He's wearing underwear.
Yep. Oh, she is too. Don't worry, I checked.
Yeah, make her like. Yeah,
Lot
just
of
make her a horny slut too.
You start
just
climbing
having sex
ladders
with
a lot.
everybody.
Yeah.
That's Greek.
I banged the old lady.
Nice, nice.
The husband's like, please, I do not have it anymore. Like, maybe an hour with me.
Yeah, I think I did that one too.
I tried to bang the.
That I remember that one.
I tried to bang what's her name, the fucking. Odessa, and then she just ended up joining.
Oh yeah, that bitch.
She ends up just joining my ship. I'm like, bitch.
Kick her off the ship.
You should kick
Get
her off.
another ride.
Nah, you should kick her off the ship.
Yeah, you can kick her off.
You can kick her off. She ain't put out.
Fuck that lady, yeah.
Yeah, you can download.
And I got the lesbian too. I brought the lesbian with me, the one who lost her lover in the fucking sharks.
Oh yeah, you don't want to. Well, I'm gonna go download the bitch from Final Fantasy, put her on the ship.
PC gaming.
I'm gonna pay
That's $9.99.
Get a new ship companion.
I played through Mirage recently, and that one's pretty good. They really did nail the old feeling, where it feels a little more linear.
I still need to play the Viking
because you're
one.
a Muslim again.
A lot smaller.
Yeah. I like the Egypt one a lot. That one.
The Egypt one is also great.
It's similar to
Really?
Odyssey with the combat and everything. The Egypt one is good.
Do you ever get a shield in this game? Because everybody else has a shield. I'm just trying to break everybody's fucking.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
So he's just a super god, no shield out there in the fucking war, just spinning around,
crushing it.
Yeah,
crushing.
I like the poison knives and the
that gets it.
The stick.
I'm trying to kill this damn boar.
The spears are pretty sick.
I like that.
You're trying to kill
boar?
the giant boar. Save that.
Get
Do
the
that.
stick.
Do that later.
I'm trying to bang the lady.
The boar is particular. Here's the thing: out of all of the animal challenges, the boar is particularly annoying because
it
it keeps
boars.
summoning more boars, and the other ones don't do
Those
that.
guys give you the mana though.
The lion doesn't summon more lions.
You need that mana so you can heal, and if you can heal, you can do anything.
Yeah, I have the
love
heal.
the healing function.
I have the healing thing, so I just level back up. So I just fight for hours. So I'm just like, this dude ain't dying for shit. You ain't desynchronizing me, bitch.
Yeah, you get those little combos off on the small boars.
Fucking dude, chop these
Get the
little.
poison going.
I always found that there were too many boars, and as soon as I would get a couple hits on one, another one would hit me, and then I would stand up and another one would hit me, and I would just get stun locked by boars.
Yeah, you get that spear going. Get the pokey boy.
Yeah, that's how I killed the sharks. I just jump in the water and start swinging.
Yep.
Swinging for the fences, just killing all these damn sharks.
Yeah.
The sharks are the scariest.
Black Flag was my favorite.
Black Flag
game.
might be.
Black
probably
Flag
the
was
best
very
one,
fun.
Yeah.
Because you could dive underwater and go grab a treasure chest out of a shipwreck. There'd be sharks that attack you.
I did like that. And
You
then
could go whaling in that game.
Yeah.
yeah, you could go whaling. I tried to go whaling in Odyssey. I don't think I can do it. Was that against
no, I don't think they have it in that.
Dude, they have these whales just that keep showing up out of nowhere. It's like I can't kill it.
They jump out, but you
The
can't.
ships were the best in Black Flag. A lot of Assassin's Creed people didn't like the ship battles, but
I like the ship battles,
loved it.
battles.
but I love the fucking Odyssey ship
It
battles.
was
I didn't
just,
like
it just
the
became on site for me when I saw another ship. I was like, here we
Hell
go,
yeah.
boys.
I didn't like the storms.
The storms
from Black Flag.
Black Flag.
Where there'd be rogue waves.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that either.
Because you'd be like, oh, I'm going this way. And then a wave comes totally to your side. You're like, well, now I have to turn this way and then turn back.
But that's more realistic.
That was
sailing.
part of it, man.
It is,
That's
but
like way
was-
more
we
realistic
weren't all in the
sailing.
Navy.
That was island sailing. I liked it. Yeah, it was a little annoying. The thing I hated most about that game was the stealth missions where you had to just like follow somebody and
Yeah.
listen to their
Yeah, they
conversation.
didn't have the stealth figured out very well.
I liked the DLC. We got to play the slave. That was the first time.
That
you ever
was
got
a fun DLC.
I was like, damn, like, see, they even thought about it. Like, it would be pretty cool if they did the guy, Toussaint in fucking Haiti who killed all the French people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I don't think that will sell any copies.
It's not
Who
looking
knows?
good for the Hawks here.
Nope. Not the best.
This is the
Go.
third quarter.
Go Hawks. Go Hawks.
I forget, what's your basketball? Oh, yeah, your Lakers.
Oh, Lakers. But I love the Hawks because I got to go to their games for free because they were so bad back in the day. Did you ever get those free like Hawks tickets at school?
No.
Your school didn't get those?
I would get free tickets to the KSU basketball game.
They're an up and down team. They're good some years and bad some other years.
I went to one game because like two people from my class were like, "Hey, you want to go to the game?" I was like, "Yeah." And then they were like, "Hey," some guy came up to us and was like, "Hey, there's two recliners. There's three of us. They were like, there's two recliners down by the court." And I didn't know these guys that well. I was just like, "Yeah, I'll just go home and you guys can sit down by that court side."
On the recliners.
And then I left that game, and that was the only KSU basketball I ever went to.
Yeah, that's not it's not the same as getting nosebleeds to a Hawks game. Which
What was I gonna? But there was free food, so I sat around in the bleachers, ate some food, and then
Ah.
I just went home.
no, they would drop the Hawks were like they won like 2 games one season. It was like a really bad season. Maybe
That's
like,
when you know your turnout is bad if there's like a hot plate buffet,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
some tacos or something.
KSU they weren't always the Owls, were they? They were something.
Yeah, they were the Owls.
They were the Owls?
Yeah, yeah. When I went, at least in 2012.
Okay, they were the Owls before that. Whatever they were before that, because they weren't always the Owls. Because they have all this mountain shit everywhere, and I've never seen an owl in KSU.
Yeah, no, I remember them being the Owls at least when I was there. They're the Owls, man. Hootie hoo.
Who do you? That's what you say when you see the cops. Come on, man. I'm like, Outcast is ashamed of this.
Hey, somebody got like murdered in a road rage incident over there, like
Recently?
around the time I was going there.
Oh,
So
I was
hootie hoo, man.
who do you?
Kennesaw. It's the law in Kennesaw to kill somebody. if
I mean,
they-
it was the Owls 96.
Okay, so they were always the Owls.
Looks like it.
who's the pet? Who's the president? Katie Schwig. What's her email address? Let's send her an email.
Katie Schwade.
We could do that.
No, I'm still in good standing with these people. No.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Let's send him a picture of SpongeBob getting railed in the ass by Patrick.
I was like, I am still considered to be a part of the team, even though I'm not anymore, and they don't have a spot for me.
The basketball team?
No, KSU.
IT department?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still a part of it. I still hang out with them, but
I have a friend who works for the lacrosse team.
yeah, they get paid horribly too.
Yeah.
Everybody that's the only problem with KSU. It's the worst paid university in the state.
Why? They charge for everything over there.
Yeah, they even remodeled a lot of the shit, and it's still like the
The
worst.
ball got stuck.
It's still worst paying. Like we were making $48,000, and like people who were doing the same exact shit at Georgia State. I mean, of course you got to risk your life going down to Georgia State. And leaving Georgia State at 6:00, you're risking your life. But Georgia State, they were making like $58,000, and we were topping out at $48,000. My supervisor was making the same amount of money as me. He never got a raise, and he had been there for 12 years.
Somebody was putting that into Roblox stocks or something.
Yeah, but like one of the deans or whatever owns a plane.
Whoa.
Yeah, he owns his own private fucking plane. So
Probably sits right there at McCullum.
yeah,
That's crazy.
All right, let's go over there. Check that out.
Now we can steal that
Find
guy's
this
fucking plane.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Grand Theft Auto style.
God, these people are fucking assholes, man. Like a lot of these people, the dean and like some of them are millionaires, and like they're like we don't have it in the budget for you guys. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have it in the budget?
You see a lot of private jets flying in there at McCullum.
He flies it himself.
Oh, it's one of the...
Oh, it's like a little guy.
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
Okay, that's not that crazy then.
It's pretty fun, though.
Yeah,
I can see it. It'd be cool if you could, like, wakeboard behind it.
I'm pretty sure you can do that in Florida.
In Florida, nobody will stop you.
Yeah,
There should be, like, a sky equivalent to wakeboarding. I guess it's skydiving.
it's that opening scene from Power Rangers, the movie.
Yeah.
Like when Tommy's on that, he's on a snowboard and in the air. And
That's
shit.
when America peaked.
Yeah.
When we were, like, stealing, when we were getting... We were all going to the movies to see a stolen Japanese
IP.
piece of media
It was.
that was cut together by some pedophile.
Was it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
Milo and Otis, I assume, was.
I feel
Who
like
directed the first Power Rangers movie? Because what a time to be alive, man.
who directed Space Jam?
Space Jam was great.
Yeah, that was. I watched those movies back to back, and like after my first the kindergarten summer, like their first summer ever out of school, you don't know what to do with yourself.
Brian Spicer. That guy's a pedophile.
Who
for
did he
sure.
Definitely.
molest? Did he do anything else good? The X.
It just says he's known for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's his peak.
That's it. He
He
said, "I'm out."
directed 12 episodes of 24.
Oh, okay. Well, he's definitely cool with me.
I molested enough kids. I made enough money. I'm getting out.
Yeah. He played it right. Didn't get greedy.
Unlike Dan Harmon.
Yeah, he made like 3 or 4 shows. He made-
Dan Snyder or Dan Harmon?
Dan Schneider. Dan Harmon is the Rick and Morty guy that didn't get in trouble.
What was the other guy doing? Jerking off in front of people, giving them the old
Nah,
Louis?
he was, I think, just being a real creep. Just being a real creep in general for his
giving
whole
them
life.
the Louis.
They took away all of his IP because he was creepy.
Yep.
What a time to be alive.
I don't know. He might have done something. I didn't look
He
into it that much.
he kidnapped a woman or something. That's what they said.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, but the charges weren't didn't stick, so he got away.
Yeah, but that could be some shady stuff.
Yeah, but they still took his shit. They took his video game.
Yeah, I heard the DLC kind of sucked because of it.
They took away Rick and Morty, drawn solar opposites.
Yeah.
Like the Squanch company, they squanched him out of his own
They
squanch.
squanched him out, man.
They squanched him.
They squanched him out.
They squanched him out of his own squanch, and
That's too bad.
he should have been squanching so much.
I hate to be squanched, man.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens.
God, if I was in high school when that episode came out, I would have definitely gotten suspended again for pissing off a teacher.
Just squanching too
Squanching
much,
Just
man.
squanching too much.
Get off my squanch, man.
Yeah.
I pissed off my freshman year. You remember the Family Guy smurfing around? Like, what the smurf is wrong with you, man?
we would say we jiggling. You ever see that Aqua Teen Hunger Force where like all this fucked up stuff happens and then he's like, "So we jiggling?" And we would say that all the time in high school.
Like this one English teacher, she lost her mind. She was like, when everybody kept saying Smurf, and it was like, she was like, "Do not say it to me again. Like, you're smurfing out, man. Smurf down." And then she was like, "Let's go." she then like,
Well, we had one at my school where everyone would just pretend to pull out fake guns and point them at each other. And nobody ever got in trouble for it back then.
Man, good, clean fun back in the
good
day.
clean.
Yeah, the
butt.
teachers were like, they're joking around.
Yeah.
Knock it off. I'm going to give you a lunch detention.
Yeah, they gave me an ISS for like smurfing off. Like, come on.
Dude, I'm smart.
Yeah, it is a good thing Squanch didn't come out when we were kids.
So what the squanch is wrong with you? Is this a cigarette commercial?
I don't know.
I haven't seen an anti-cigarette commercial in years. Who's smoking cigarettes now?
I don't know.
This is an anti-smoking commercial.
It looks
Totally.
like it, yeah. It's probably a pharmaceutical
Notice
that makes you quit smoking.
It's a lady.
It is. You got it.
Ladies do love smoking
It's
cigarettes.
going to be a pharmaceutical, yeah. That's what's going to get.
Chantix.
Chantix.
Now, isn't that stuff? Didn't they find out is really bad for you?
Mm-hmm. It makes you depressed and suicidal.
I think that's just quitting smoking.
Yeah, that's just because you
That's
don't have a
also
little
it.
something to take the edge off.
So
Man,
is
this is a
just-
long
Why are they?
commercial.
This is
What
what
is-
is happening in this commercial?
Her life is better now because she
Talk
took
to
a
your doctor.
dangerous Saved by the Scan.
Oh, it's just
Oh.
getting lung scans.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were just telling people to put the nicotine patch on, I guess.
What the?
American Lung Society.
People don't smoke anymore. They should have had a kid vaping too
Ladies
much.
do. They like to smoke
Cigarettes.
when they have a little cocktail.
Mm. My wife smokes weed. So
My wife and her friends like to.
She quit cigarettes a long time ago.
I mean, they're nice. I like them, but
I still a degenerate and get asked for
yeah,
one.
no, you. I've seen you bum them.
I'll ask for one. If somebody lights one up, and I'm like, oh man, that looks real good. And especially if comedy and drink. Comedy is really what made me smoke way too many cigarettes. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like
was-
I need a year off before I can like bum one and be like, this isn't gonna make me go get a pack.
no, I never want desire a pack after bumming one. It just feels good. Like if I'm at 529 and I'm like, you know, I started comedy back when you could smoke inside. You know.
Oh yeah.
So every bar and every comedy club I was at was like packed with smoke. So
Like it should be.
yeah, so like you're already getting secondhand. Might as well light one up.
That's horrible.
Of course.
The whole room just full of smoke.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful.
Do you remember how the skull used to smell?
No.
The skull used to have the front end, the vortex.
Oh yeah. I think when I first started, you could still smoke in the vortex.
Yeah, you could smoke in the vortex, and then you couldn't smoke
That
in the
was
skull
awful. Yeah.
because the skull got rid of all their ashtrays and stuff. But like you can't smoke inside the skull, but you could smoke in the vortex. So I would be standing in the vortex smoking cigarettes. We'd be waiting on the wait list, and then we go somewhere else to drink and smoke cigarettes. You just drink and smoke cigarettes inside of every fucking bar except for
God,
Noni's.
what a life.
That's crazy though. That wasn't that long ago.
That wasn't that long ago at all. I think 2019 is when Atlanta outlawed it.
I never really even liked smoking inside though. I liked going outside and having a smoke.
It was better during the winter
That might
time.
have come from just hanging out at Swayze's though,
Yeah.
because you would just go outside, stand in the cones, smoke a cigarette, and like college, right? They used to have smoking sections.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At the school,
Yeah, you have everybody stands over there, and there's their bench.
it was great.
Yeah.
You make some friends.
Meet a lot of girls there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, the smoking areas. Damn, I forgot about that. Like, we could buy cigarettes on campus. They used to sell cigarettes on campus.
That's right. You could go to the like school.
the school store,
buy
and you could buy a
cigarettes.
pack of cigarettes.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, you could just talk to people right there in the smoking section. There'd be
There was more people in the smoking section than the non-smoking section.
Yeah, when I was going to college in North Carolina, I don't know, that town there just weren't that many smokers. So like
North Carolina?
in the mountains, not really. It was like that I would never smoke in the smoking section because nobody was ever there, and it was also very far.
They weren't just like right in the
No, they had like one smoking section in like a shitty corner of campus.
No, there would just be like spots
No,
where you'd be walking and it'd be like, yeah, you can smoke right here, but don't smoke by this door.
yeah.
I would just light a cigarette and smoke it until one of the campus security told me to put it out.
No, we would just like smoke. I would walk and smoke around West Georgia's campus. I would have a cigarette and I'd be walking and smoking. And then on top of that, I was an athlete, so nobody even gave a shit about me smoking cigarettes as an athlete. That was a weird
Yeah.
time.
Dude, what if the CIA is like playing the long game to get everybody to slowly switch from cigarettes to weed? Because it used to be everywhere you would go,
It smelled
it would
like
smell like
cigarettes.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
Now everywhere you go, it smells like weed.
Yeah.
Soon it's gonna be the nanobots.
You know what's funny? I used to smoke a cigarette after smoking weed to get the weed smell off of me.
Yeah.
So I would smoke. All right, hold on. I gotta smoke something real quick. We gotta smoke a cigarette, and so you smell like cigarettes, not weed.
Yeah, but then you just smell like cigarettes and weed.
Oh, and Axe body spray. That was the trifecta.
Yeah, I gotta smoke this cigarette so I don't smell like weed, because then my parents will be mad.
We're over an hour, by the way.
All right. I guess we should get out of here. This game's almost over, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like it's not going to be dragged out too much.
Nah, the Hawks are cooked. They're too young. Look how
Yeah,
young
that's
these kids are. I know that I've been like dreading this day in my life when I feel too old to be in the NBA. That's when you get really old.
Like you're like I am older than every NBA player.
Not every NBA. LeBron James is way older.
Yeah,
than me.
that's true. LeBron James is.
Steph Curry is older than me, but like, yeah, I'm like when I see these kids out there, I'm like, I'm older than all y'all, man.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah, it's not a viable option anymore.
Look, that guy looks like should be in high school.
He should be. He's only 20.
You could still do it, man. You could still get out
No,
there.
not at all. But
No, you couldn't.
not at all. These guys are. You know how good these guys are at basketball.
They're they're decent at least.
You would need anime powers.
Superpowers. If I had anime powers, like Mike Powers,
Yeah.
get the fucking
Yeah.
the sneakers,
The shoes on.
and fucking.
Get some flubber, dude.
The shoes
flubber.
got hit by lightning, and then they were infused with basketball powers.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's powers. You became Michael Jordan. You put the fucking shoes on. I watched that one too many times too.
I like that movie. That movie holds up.
It still holds up. It's when those guys was molesting kids, they had some good films.
That's how it works. You make a contract with the demon. He says, "All right, go molest some kids, and you're gonna make the best basketball children's movie of all
Since
time."
Air Bud.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here. You guys got anything coming up?
Anything coming up?
The garage show, New Year's Eve. I don't know how we're gonna. We want to pack that thing out, but I don't know how that is gonna work for.
I'm not gonna be there. I don't think.
You're not gonna be there, Billy. I'm gonna be there. I'm trying to figure out how to promote this and how much we can promote it or how much we should promote it.
Yeah, I'm just saying because I would normally be at the shed with everybody.
Yeah, I don't have much. Next month is my birthday month, so book me.
Yeah, book Trent, book Sham.
Hell yeah! Listen to No Bullshit and BS on all streaming services.
Oh yeah, finish the story. Listen to finish the story.
Listen to Finish the Story.
God.
I don't even know if I have shows here and there. It's whatever. It's December. It's coming to that time of year.
Come to McCracken's at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll see us.
Yeah. Come on out to McCrack. to make butt crack.